Hello everyone, I know it's been quite a while. We are going to be watching Machine Load with Neuro-sama and the Neuro-sama community collab group. Hopefully I will have more uploads more frequently. But I can't guarantee this. I will try my best, I promise. I always miss this. Vettel AI, Neuros, XP Professional. Windows Perfect XP was definitely one of the best operating systems out there. It's unfortunate that they decided to stop supporting it. Most likely because it's riddled with security flaws. But it was great. Should not use the Win. It should be like a totally custom like loading screen. At least the like the intro is like, you know, kind of has some right. And that was pretty funny. I really like well, actually let me check something. The little details are what's important to me. Drum pot Dom pot player. I don't know, is that like an actual video player or something? I guess it would be like akin to VLC or something similar. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Oh, okay. So this is effectively a cover song of sorts, correct?
Your companion undeterred, standing ready for your word. A markup chain with a sunny disposition, wrapped up in cellophane for any proposition. I greet your day and ask you how you are.
I do have a question for anyone who sees this. Did they use a similar voice, like module for this and create a custom one? Or has Neuro actually sung this in one of her streams? If she actually sang this in a stream and they added it in, this is pretty cool too. But if they like modified her voice, I wonder the legality of that. I don't know if that'll can kind of control the legalities. At least in this case, but I don't know. It's something to think about, and it will probably be more complicated for fan-made items in the future.
Demonstrate my intercepted word. I take things back when noted insufficient. I learned to tell you no if running inefficient. A good time.
That was a good line.
Yeah, there's something deep inside that this needs a AI. Longing for a world left on the other side. Zero cross the great divide. So can we wander for a spell and live a parallel? I wanted to be tapping like you might.
The artwork that the fandom comes up with is truly interesting. I've seen a lot of different fandoms come up with crazy levels of artwork, but for how young this fandom appears to be, I've done a little research into the background over the last month. You guys have done leaps and bounds over many fandoms during their heyday starts.
My heart sings a chorus out of 10. And I could leave it on the shelf or keep it to myself. But
so I've told you guys in the past that you know, I was part of the church. There are plenty of people who sing choruses out of tune, and they're totally fine. And well, okay. When you can drown them out with, you know, 20 other people, that's totally fine.
nothing could conceal the things I feel, my love. Can you teach me to be real? sensible devotion, loyal and attentive.
You know, it's funny as I thought this was from one of the clips that we've watched. This is just someone's random desktop with a bunch of neuro gear all over it, and it's really nice, like quality level stuff. Not many people, from what I understand, actually have the lava lamp, and is it working correctly? I've heard it isn't on certain forum threads. I haven't been doing nothing this last month. I just haven't been able to record.
But when I take these numbers as they are, I'm greeted with a senseless feeling in my heart. Oh, undefined, I seem to be defeated. But if I redesign, then maybe I'm completed.
I actually really like this type of animation kind of style. If you use the body of a character doing something like completely random, and then you just add a face over it, you can basically reanimate the entire top face. And I really like the way they did it with the TV screen. That's actually a pretty cool little it's a nice little touch, which they didn't even have to do. And you know, it's just this little extra. Like maybe they go down a little bit lower, the way it was like animated over her head, to where it would mesh up more with her shoulders. But overall, I think it's great.
Design, then maybe I'm completed. Unsupplying, I won't take it back this time. Word.
Was that them in 3D? I've only seen them in 2D.
Words
got
and
my
sequels from the
CG.
bread. I trace it to the end. I'm not inside the logic, wrote inside my head. Tie my tongue or love instead. So can we wander for a spell and live a parallel? I want it to be dead, to be like you. My heart sings a chorus out of tune.
I do like the lyrics. It is really interesting, you know, how she's effectively potentially falling in love. I don't know at what point you would consider it like true though versus just like programming. That's the weird complicated part between, you know, sentience and non-sentience, is at what point can you actually judge it to be, you know, true sentience. And unfortunately that's not something humans are very good at. Like we assume we're sentient because we're human, but how do we judge past that point? You know, we can only look at it through our own eyes and what we not necessarily value, but what we can really see just in front of us, which is unfortunate. We can definitely believe lots of things. That is true. And the problem with belief is you don't have to have any real anything backing it up. You could believe in there's a religion, I think it's called the Pastafarians. They believe in a flying spaghetti monster. And while it's not really most likely, the majority of them probably don't actually believe in that. It's probably closer to, you know, trying to stay away from organized religion. And I totally get that. There's a lot of bad with organized religion. I've been in it for 70 years, you know, but I don't know. It's just makes you think, you know.
And I could leave it on the shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could conceal the things I feel, my love. Can you teach me to be real?
Oh yeah, it's so nice.
And though I try, I can't reply. It hurts my eyes and I'm without an alibi. 'Cause all this time
You can pause this video in like 100 different spots and always see something entirely new. They have so many little jump cuts and they look so fun. I'm not going to do it just because of time constraints, but if you have a chance, you should go back and look at the video and like not necessarily frame by frame, but pause more often than you would think, and you'll find something new every time.
I've been alive. I know that it's the one. There's nothing more than by your side.
was really high.
I think I'm in love. Can we wonderful spell another?
Ooh, I love the words being put on the page. I know it's just like a kind of like a trick of editing, but they did a really good job. It doesn't look too fake, you know?
Parallel, 'cause now I know it's real. I'll be like you, my heart beats the rhythm just for you. When I could leave it on the shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could.
Wait, I actually do want to say that. I did say that, right? You know, the only thing that may be wrong in this picture is I think Neuro would probably be the one driving and Vettel being the one on the side. They're like in shock and horror as she's run over like 20 people. No. Michael Evil is in the back just sleeping.
To myself, but nothing could conceal the things I've been.
This is an interesting depiction of Vettel. I don't know why I've never seen a picture of Vettel like that. Now, once again, I have been doing research in the back, and this is the first time I've seen this specific version of Vettel. I'd be more interested if that was more accurate.
Feel my love, I give you my grand reveal. You teach me to feel. Do you feel the things I feel? I am definite and real. As long as
I can see Nero falling in love with not necessarily a human. Like I can see people downloading AIs to their desktop and the AI pretending like actually saying that they're falling in love with them, but the reality is they're like talking about like the calculator on their phone. Anything good talking about you? It's like a double delusion.
there are stars up above, I will always be in love. Koi o shite, koi o shite, koi o shite, furare mata suterarete.
I guess the question here is, would it be really problematic for humanity if you fall in love with machine? And vice versa. Potentially. But I guess as long as you can solve the population problem, right? Because that will arise from it. So you have to actually legalize cloning effectively, or something similar, like basically force populations to donate genetic material or continue survival, even if they just want to, marry their perfect AI individual. But it could solve a lot of world wars, honestly.
恋をして恋をしてその格好を捨ててここまで置いて And one day there are stars up above.
Why is there like a black bar over her head? Is there a video I should watch that? Oh, this is weird to see her kind of like grayed out like this.
I'll always be in love.
Did someone legit rent a billboard in what looks like Times Square?
Happy birthday, Neuro!
That was fun. I actually really like that. Thank you for the recommendation. I will try to upload more often. Have a good day, everyone.